if that video leads them to spending 2
One more game and then we'll play Luxor, right?
I was about to say.
Shit.
Yeah.
Dude,
it's a smaller percentage, but they will.
It'll be
still
up to
for a
6-minute game.
So if you
Could be
create a
less if I
wormhole-
play well or play bad.
Yeah, the wormholes.
Yeah.
The wormhole effect. This is the thing, and this is I imagine like later, but yeah, that's what I was. Early on in the YouTube days, it was like we were creating the YouTube stand-up wormholes, and like once you get in here, they would suggest other things that you should go watch, and we had 20 different holes that you could fall into and then get suggested the same videos that would come after. And
but even if it's not your content, you still get paid.
but that's the thing. Then other people, as they started doing the YouTube thing, were showing up in the wormholes we created. So, which is great. Now they also get to pop off. They
More
also
people
to
get opportunities. And it's interesting on a deal-making perspective of like you're in Netflix and then all of a sudden, remember, you're not doing the 22 shows anymore, and with 22 episodes per season, you can do shorter seasons, but that means that people get put out of work sooner.
That's the other thing that's interesting with the writers. I understand why they're frustrated because they used to do 22 episodes a year for a show. Yeah. Now they're down to 6 to 8 on Netflix, maybe.
But it was the same work also for like.
I don't
actors,
actually
like, the work
care about that. You can
and
take
effort
this.
to
I just
get
want to
that
get the
part, or the luck that it took to get that part, and they're out of work sooner. And on the studio side, you're like, oh, wait, if the show is still now considered a success and it's shorter, and now people are still on my streaming platform and they're going down the wormholes, I don't need to pay huge contracts to re-up this season.
He can take this pawn.
This show for another,
he can't take it
second,
because
third, fourth. Like
then this
probably
move,
after
and he loses.
4 seasons now, you have to really pay these fuckers.
Dude,
Yeah, you're like, no. Before I get to that point, let me still kind of.
And Chessie was less inflated than Face It ELO, bro.
Camera's always so short, and I'm like, wow.
It's not the same.
They can't. They can't afford to pay him anymore. But like, I heard this earlier in Netflix, where like the strategy was like do 1 or 2 episode seasons. And
I guess he could take it with the Queen.
No. It was like we'll do a sitcom, not a sitcom, but we'll do a show. But like, let's make it 1 or 2 episodes. We don't have to go long. By the 6th season,
that
Game
works.
of
But
Thrones
I actually want
you're
this
paying,
shit.
What's her face? Daenerys.
I want
$10 million an episode to do. To have
what am I
3 fucking
doing,
lines.
bro?
Like they got you by the balls, really. The actors.
Not 10 million in it, but
whatever it is. Like
it
was $1
this is
million
an L.
an episode, but she had 3 lines.
Yeah.
Like
Shit, I should
she
just
walk, she
resign.
would walk and like say a word or something like that. But you need it. They got you by the. And then if you look at Ray Romano, not to say they're not deserved. Seinfeld, all these guys were getting $1 million an episode. A bunch of them. It was so expensive to make the show because of that fee, right? I wonder if you're Netflix. You just need to keep people on the app, but there's diminishing returns for the popularity of the show because you're not gaining that many new subs, and you can't profit
makes sense,
off of
bro.
advertising. So it's like you almost don't want the show to get so crazy popular that the actors cost so much to make the show. You really just want to be like,
That
Squid
doesn't
Game,
make sense, though.
Fire. Okay, what's the next project? Fire. Next project. Everybody pays little. It's almost like building your football team with.
So I just have to play for time
if
here.
you drop the episodes all at the same time, like most people are binging it anyway. What's the difference between 6 and 10 episodes?
Yeah.
It's like,
So I wonder with Stranger Things, like they had this like massive series crack off through Netflix. They could potentially sink their own show by demanding more money, and then the show can't persist. Or all the actors and producers just have to be like, yeah, we'll take less money.
yeah.
I mean, you see what they're doing. They're doing like the spinoffs and that kind of shit. But like the great thing with the spinoff is you pay one person.
Oh damn.
You know, and then everybody else gets that minimum.
Yeah, they get the
And
new rate.
Netflix, so the problem with Netflix is
They
they
get the rookie
needed a
contract,
couple
yes.
anchor shows, so like they definitely put a lot of efforts to.
Because they can't license it anymore. That was their big thing, is they thought that they could develop their Seinfeld, their Friends, the passive viewing shows that they had that really was like the majority of their watching. And they didn't really put it together with scripted. They put it together with unscripted.
Yeah, they want formats.
They got Selling Sunset.
This is just a big
reality
L.
shows for sure.
They
All right.
some
All right.